Have you wondered how a no-spend month could actually save you money? Does it seem like having a month of low spending would just delay spending instead of actually saving you money? You're not alone. This is one of the most common questions people have when they hear that we're voluntarily subjecting ourselves to a no-spend month. Having completed several very successful no-spend months over the years, I'm here to tell you that having a no-spend month is not only a great way to save money fast, but it will have a serious positive impact on your overall finances. I'm going to share with you 6 ways why a no-spend month will actually save you money. Then at the end, I will tell you the key to making a no-spend month work. I'm Stephanie from sixfiguresunder.com, where I make our family's personal finances public. Thank you to those of you already in our subscriber community for watching and supporting this video. If you're new here and could use some frugal inspiration and financial motivation, then you'll want to join our community. Just click subscribe to be included. It's free and you'll never miss a video. One of the big misconceptions about a no-spend month is that you'll just spend more before and or after your no-spend month. People figure that either you have to prepare in advance for a month of not spending, or you have to make up for depleting your supply afterward. I had this discussion with my brother after our first no-spend month 6 years ago. He saw a no-spend month as essentially deferred spending. He figured that we would use up everything we had and just have to restock when the month was over. On the surface, this is partly true. Our annual toilet paper consumption, for example, is not going to change even if we have a no-spend month. We try to stay stocked up on things like that, so if there is a polar vortex or a natural disaster, or we just don't make it to the store, we will never be without this essential. Yes, I know there are alternatives, and no, I'm not interested. In so many other ways, a no-spend month is much more than deferred spending or delayed spending. A no-spend month can have a great positive impact on your finances. First, you'll avoid impulse purchases. Unless you're an ultra-conscientious and intentional shopper, you probably end up buying more than you intended to when you go to the store. Whether it's just a great deal that we just can't pass up, or something on the end cap that we remember that we need, or a little snack just because we all do it. This is true for physical stores and online shopping. The less often we go to the store, the less we buy. It's as simple as that. Each shopping trip avoided has the potential to save us money. With a no-spend month, we don't go into the stores, so we never buy those extras we somehow end up with in our regular month. Number 2, skip the food on the go. Depending on your current habits, not buying food or drink while you're out and about will really be easy or very challenging. We are accustomed to bringing our own snacks and meals when we're on the go, so for us, this is an easy one. But at the same time, because it's easy for us, there's not a real opportunity for us to save here. If you regularly go out for lunch or grab soda or coffee on a daily basis, then you have even more potential savings from a no-spend month. This savings isn't deferred spending. You're not going to buy twice as much Starbucks next month because you made your own coffee during your no-spend month. The daily temptation to buy food on the go can be replaced by enjoying food prepared at home. 3, you'll find creative solutions. We have become so accustomed to running to the store to meet all of our needs. A no-spend month derails that train of thought. Instead of buying a solution to our problems, we can create solutions. Our grandparents and great-grandparents practiced the adage, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. We can learn a thing or two from them. Thinking creatively all month long about alternatives to buying gets us into a new groove. At the end of the no-spend month, we continue to think of frugal substitutions and money-saving alternatives before we head to the store. Number 4, sleep on it times 30. I remember my dad telling me that he always liked to sleep on it before making a big purchase. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a deal or getting something new. If you give yourself a day to really think it over, your decisions will be more rational than if you have the idea and make the purchase all in the heat of the moment. This is why flash sales and lightning deals are so dangerous for spenders. You don't have time to think through your purchase and make a thoughtful, rational decision. When you think of something during your no-spend month that you want to buy, you can exercise the sleep on it principle not just for one night, but for a whole month. Write down what it is that you want or need, then see how you feel about it at the end of the month. You may find a workaround or a substitution that fills the need and you decide to use the money for a higher priority. Or if at the end of waiting for a month you decide that you really want to make the purchase, that's fine too. Number 5, stick to your regular budget before and after your no-spend month. We decided that in the months before and after our no-spend months, we'll be extra careful to keep our spending in check, especially our food spending. During a no-spend month, much of the food that we're eating is the random ingredients that get forgotten or ignored in our regular day-to-day meals. By sticking to our normal budget before and after a no-spend month, what we save can go directly toward our savings goal rather than going toward an extra large grocery budget the next month. 6, get into or back into your frugal groove. It's easy to get lazy about being frugal, especially when you don't have big goals to work toward. Our frugal game was on point when we finished up paying off my husband's $144,000 of student loan debt. We spent 3 years working hard to achieve that lofty goal. Relaxing our frugal standards afterwards was good for our sanity, but we're ready to ramp up our game again. Having a no-spend month gets us back into erring on the side of frugal. Our purchases will even out a bit when the month is over, but it will be good to be back to some of our old frugal habits as a starting point. For example, this month, in our no-spend month, we're back to using cloth diapers after a hiatus of a couple months. We're also back into baking our own bread and eating some meals that we haven't eaten in a while. A no-spend month is totally worth it. There's so much more to a no-spend month than simply pushing off spending until next month. There are lots of ways the money you save can make a permanent contribution to your financial goals. There are also many ways that a no-spend month helps you reset your habits and your approach, helping you be more frugal and saving money in the coming months. Okay, do you want to know the secret to making a no-spend month really work? The key to having a successful no-spend month is having a good attitude. I know it sounds boring, but hear me out. A no-spend month is by definition depriving yourself of something. Depriving yourself can leave you with a feeling of drudgery or discomfort. It's hard to endure anything for a month with that kind of attitude. A wise nanny who I regularly quote once said, "In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap! The job's a game." For me, the key to having a good attitude about a no-spend month is to make it a game. Make it fun. Engage your family in the challenge. Work together to see how much money you can save. As the instigator of the no-spend month in your family, your children and your spouse will pick up their attitudes from you. If you set it up as a fun challenge, everyone else is likely to follow suit. Have you had a no-spend month before? If not, what's keeping you from doing it? Give it a try. You can do this.